how Anker hurt my feelings. Twice. As always, I wanted to be smart, but it backfired this time. From time to time, I have some outdoor photo shoots, usually with flash, and currently my only portable flash is a Quadralight Strobos Evo 60, which is quite powerful for the size, but it's not powerful enough for some scenarios. So since I'm in the Godox ecosystem, I have 3 of their studio flashes too. I could buy AD200 Pro or AD300 Pro, but the other option is to buy something that allows my studio flashes to become portable. The only missing part is the portable power source, so I had an idea that I could buy a power station. And since for outdoor photoshoots I'm using a beach stroller anyway, an additional few kilograms does not make any difference. I usually have 20 kilograms of shot bags, so it's really not a big deal. I have 3 studio flashes that are branded Quadralight, but this is the European name for Godox. I have Move 200X, Move 400X, and Pulse Pro X 400. In States they got a bit different names, they are like this. So I've done quick research about the power stations and I've chosen Anker as my target brand since I already use few of their products and they are really good. So the first thing I've done, I've sent an email to Anker, influencer department, asking if they got a rental unit I can test. I asked them for the smallest one, 5-to-1 power station, explaining what I want to do with it. Connect at least one of my studio flashes outdoors. I even told them I would buy my own unit after a successful test. I do not want any gifts, but I wanted to be sure this combo would work first. And this is when Anker hurt my feelings for the first time. They haven't even replied saying duck off or saying we don't send our gear to small channels, but this combo would not work anyway. So then I have used my plug-in power meter to check how much power the flashes draw. But the caveat is that these cheap power meters make their measurement usually with 1 Hz of frequency, which means they measure power draws in 1 second increments. And since flash draws power for 1 to 2 seconds, it's quite hard to get the maximum power reading registered correctly with such a meter. Of course, I've done 20 plus flashes with each unit, but I've got the reading between 0 and 190 watt for Move ones and 50 to 300 for big Pulse Pro. I was hoping these maximum values were real, but it seems they are not. I pulled the trigger on this small Anker 5-to-1 power station since it is rated to have 300 or 450 watt surge power. There are different claims on different local Anker sites for this model. I lean into 450 watt peak power for this small power station since all bigger models have twice the surge power compared to continuous maximum power rating, and this one is 200 watts for maximum continuous power. And this is when Anker hurt my feelings for the second time. It is not powerful enough to power the flash. It looks like that. So now I will try to connect the smallest of the flashes I got to the Anker and see if it is able to power cycle it. Okay, so now I will try to connect the flash to Anker. Now the flash is connected to the mains, so it is set at the lowest setting possible, and I will disconnect it from mains and connect it to Anker. So now I will disconnect this from mains and connect it to Anker. The flash is off. I will turn on the power socket on. The flash is connected to Anker, and now I will power the flash on. And it power cycled, but it power cycled because it was already charged from the mains and the charge was left in the capacitor. So now I will do the test flash, and now it died. So Anker was not able to recharge it. I can try it again. I'm turning on. It power cycled. Test flash. It turned off. And it tries to turn on again and again. Sometimes there is an infinite loop, and now it is powered on. So it is on a verge of being able to charge the smallest light at the smallest setting, but it fails like 80% of the tries. I can try it again. The light does not power cycle, so I can turn it off and try to turn it on again. And actually when these lights go off, that means that the power surge protection was triggered. So actually the power surge protection is what is stopping this unit from being able to charge this, but maybe if there won't be the power surge protection, I would fry the battery, I don't know. But definitely this small Anker is not able to recharge this relatively small flash unit every time you want to do it. So it's not fit for the purpose I bought it. But maybe EU 230 volt version I got is actually 300 watt power surge rated, and definitely this flashes got much higher peak power draw than what the meter shows. I was hoping one flash would work and secretly that I could power cycle two, but with Anker 5-to-1 power station it's not possible. I would probably need Anker 535 power station for one flash, because it is 500 watt rated, and Anker 555 power station for two, or maybe three, which has 1000 watt rating. But this makes the whole operation unfeasible since the prices of these units are $300 and $700 respectively. I can get AD200 Pro or AD300 Pro for that price, which would be much more portable since I do not need any cables and the batteries are built in. And AD units are also much smaller than my current flashes. I can explore other power station options, more Chinese brand than Anker, since they are cheaper. It seems there are 600 watt stations with 1200 surge for less than $300, but they do not look promising in terms of build quality. So the smallest Anker power station is no go for my scenario, but there are some good things you can say about it though. It can power my Amaran 300C at 75% for almost 1 hour, and 75% is enough to lead a studio scene with Aputure Dome 150. For this shot, I'm using Amaran 300C at 14% of power with Aputure Dome 3. So let me switch to Anker. And it says that at 14%, Amaran 300C draws 57 watt and could be powered by this small Anker almost for 3.5 hours. So now I will change the output of 300C to show what is the power draw at 75%. So now it is at 75%, it draws 240 watts, 238, which is over the rating of this unit, and it says it could do it for like 50 minutes or so, so not bad. I can also try to connect my whole scene lighting to the Anker and see how long it would last. So I got 3 light fixtures connected here: Amaran 300C, Amaran P60c, and the practical, which is that lamp. Now it is quite dark, and I would connect the whole thing to the Anker. And now when all my lighting fixtures are connected to Anker, it says the power draw is 105 watts and it can power this setup for 2 hours. Quite impressive. So it seems it is quite powerful. I left the whole lighting connected to the Anker, but generally it's not fit for purpose I bought it originally. So I hope I can return it and get my money back to buy either something more powerful or buy AD200 Pro, which is a workhorse of the portable flash. Unfortunately, returns are not that seamless here in Poland as in US, for example, so might be the case I would have to sell this unit with a small loss. If this is the case, Anker would hurt my feelings for the third time. But if you want to power COB lights like this setup, this small unit is a really good option. Generally, this unit seems really nice. Charge times are really fast, USB-C power delivery is 60 watt, and it has a built-in light. The only thing I do not like is that to get the maximum charging speed for the device itself, you have to use the supplied power brick and some other high PD rated USB-C charger at the same time, because both PD and included brick gives around 60 watts tops each. So it is kinda annoying to have such a small device plugged in two sockets to be able to charge it with the fastest speed possible. But other than that, it seems really nice. Hope that helps, and cheers mate!